Hi, today we're going to look into how to convert Notion form into PDF files. As you can see, I have got a soccer team t-shirt order form in the background. So once the user fills in all the details in this particular form and they click on submit, the responses will come under the responses side in this database. I already have added two submissions on a dummy basis in this particular responses section, and now I'm looking to create an automation system which can create me PDF files on automation whenever a new entry will come up over here. For this, I'm going to use the tool known as PDF output. This will help me produce PDF files and automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. So the document will serve as the template file where we will be editing everything live, and that will be converted to PDFs. And the Notion database is where we will have all the information in this responses section as an example, which we'll be using to convert to PDFs. This can be used to create anything such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you're generating on a day to day basis on your business. Click on Create PDF and simply sign in, and then we will understand how the automation will work. So once you are logged in, you will be asked to add a Notion database. So we'll be adding this database that we see over here. Once the database is added, we need to connect the database with a document which will be a template file. And finally, we can map all the fields of the database one by one onto the document, which will be converted to PDF files. So let's click on Add Notion Database. And now let us add the database that we see over here. So let me quickly copy the database title that we have so that we are able to add the same. So I will simply copy the database title. I'll go to the Notion section, click on Select Pages, and simply enter the title inside the Search Pages field. You will be able to see the particular form appear over here. Click on that and the form gets added up. Okay. So the best way to add a database is always to enter the title inside the search pages and add it. Do not add the database by selecting these pages over here, because if you do that, your experience will not be smooth and the database may not be added correctly. Okay. So always enter the database inside the search pages and add it. Alongside this, if your database contains any relation properties, so let's say the soccer team t-shirt order form has any relation properties with database A and database B, you can also add database A and database B inside the search pages in order to see all the relation and roller properties appear correctly on the PDF file created. So if you want to see the relation and roller values appear correctly on the files generated, you must add all the relational databases inside the search pages as well. Having considered all of this, let's click on Allow Access, and now we will gain access to the soccer team t-shirt order form, which we can use for the automation process. So let us wait as it is getting loaded up, and in the drop down you should be able to see the database appear over here. If it is not visible, try reloading the database once or twice. Sometimes it takes a while to load the database, so please be patient, but once you hit reload, you should definitely be able to see the same over here. If it is still not yet visible, you can refresh the page once or twice and the database will definitely appear. Click on the particular form from this drop down, and you will be able to see all the properties of the database will appear over here one below the other. Okay, so every property of the database is visible over here. And if you see the database as well, all the records that you have in the database are already added up as a mapping field over here. The next step is to add a document for this. So we will simply click on Add Google Document. If you already have any t-shirt order template available on your drive, you can click on Existing Document, and you can add any existing document that you might have on your drive. Okay, I do not have any such document available, so what I will do instead is I will click on Add Demo Document, and I will be able to create a demo document altogether with all the placeholders automatically mapped. Okay, so let me remove this portion which I not need, and if you see, it has all the placeholders of the database what we have over here automatically added inside double curly brackets. So you see first name, last name, products, payment method, all these fields are already available in the database which have been added to the document as well. Okay. So when the PDF will be created, the last name field as an example will be mapped to the last name column that we see over here, and it will be replaced with the values. Similarly, the first name will be mapped with the first name value that you have over here, and it will be replaced with the values. But if you want to manually add any property from this mapping section, let's say I want to add the terms and conditions, I can simply click on copy and I will be able to paste the same in the document. So you can use Control V or Command V on your keyboard and you can simply paste the property onto the document. Likewise, if I want to add my products, click on copy. go to the document and paste it anywhere. Okay, so I can use Control V or Command V, which I'll be able to paste it. So you can simply copy paste the properties onto the document one by one wherever you want to map it. Okay, for me all the mappings are already done, so I do not need to map any more things over here. What I need to do is I need to define the PDF file name. Okay, so I want to use a particular column from this list which will be helpful to create the PDF files. So I want to use this first name as my column reference, so all the files will be created as per this particular first name. So I will select first name from the drop down and all my files will be named as per that. Besides this, if you scroll to the right side of the database, you will see that it has generate PDF and PDF file. If any record is set to ready to generate, the PDF file will be created for those specific records and it will be converted to PDF right inside this PDF file column. Make sure to mark the records as ready to generate whichever you want to convert to PDFs. Click on download PDF once everything is correctly set up, and the PDF will be downloaded onto a downloads directory, as well as it will be stored right inside the database over here. Okay, so as soon as it is downloaded, you will be able to see it completed over here. You can see the status is completed and the file is also available. Click on this and now you will be able to see the file with all the mappings in place. Okay, so everything that you had added in the database is already available over here. Let's see the second record, and the second record also has all the mappings in place and everything is automatically mapped. So we have got two PDF files, this one and the second one, which have been created with all the mappings in place. The best part of this tool is once everything works correctly, click on Setup Notion Automation, and now this will automate the PDF generation process forever, which means you do not need to use PDF output ever again and manually add all these things and set up everything to create PDF. Once you click on this Notion Automation button, and a new response will appear after the submission is done. So let's say new response comes up over here. You can simply mark it as ready to generate and the PDF will automatically get created right inside the PDF file field. So this makes the process really error-free and hassle-free, and it works 24/7, 365 days to create unlimited PDFs for you. So simply set up everything and click on Setup Notion Automation. Whenever a new response will come up, simply mark it as ready to generate, and the PDF will directly get created over here as per the mapping that you have done earlier. I hope this entire demonstration was clear and helpful to you. If you still have any questions left, use the chat bubble at the bottom of the page. Send me a message with your queries. I'll be able to address the same as soon as I see it. Otherwise, you have this contact section at the bottom of the page wherein you will be able to help contact me with your email and I'll be able to address the same as soon as you see it. You can even book a free demo session if you would like to have a demo session of how to use the tool end to end.